Six individuals linked to a Pakistan's ISI-backed spying network have been arrested, who installed CCTV cameras at various places to transmit live video feeds of army routes, troop movements and weaponry. The Indian Air Force's Garud Special Forces has issued multiple requests for information for the procurement of micro-UAVs, 9mm pistols, and 9mm submachine guns, aimed at enhancing close-quarter combat capability and tactical surveillance. The Indian Navy will commission the third Project 17A stealth frigate Taragiri on 3rd April, built by Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders Limited with 75% indigenous content. The Indian Army has issued a request for information for the procurement of around 15,000 holographic reflex sights, aimed at enhancing target acquisition accuracy and combat effectiveness of infantry units. Hyderabad-based Apollo Microsystems is planning a massive scale-up of its manufacturing capabilities, targeting up to a 12 times increase in production of explosives and warhead systems. Pisarv Technologies has delivered its indigenous Nabhrakshak Vahak logistic drones to the Indian Army, marking a step forward in enhancing last-mile supply capabilities in difficult terrains. The Indian Air Force is preparing to begin technical evaluation trials for its medium transport aircraft program, with contenders including the C-130J Super Hercules, Embraer C-390 Millennium, and Airbus A400M Atlas. Trials will simulate real battlefield conditions, including high altitude and hot weather operations, short runway performance, payload capability, range and reliability. Indonesia is advancing its planned acquisition of the BrahMos coastal defense missile system from India, with financing approved through a foreign commercial loan. The deal, estimated at around $100 million for a single battery in a land-based coastal defense configuration, has been cleared in principle, but is yet to formally enter into force, pending the initial down payment. Indian Army is planning to convert aging T-72 tanks into unmanned autonomous combat vehicle that will extend its service life by 15 years. Upgraded with advanced sensors, artificial intelligence and networked systems, these tanks will handle high-risk missions like minefield breaching and reconnaissance. The Defense Acquisition Council has cleared the procurement of 6 Embraer 145 aircraft to expand its Netra Mk1A program, and the contract will be signed by mid-2026, with induction in 2028. While discussing India's exploration of European 6th-generation fighter jet programs, a top defense analyst has noted that joining early would allow India to influence the 6th-generation design and gain real technological benefits, unlike past late-stage entries. He said that India joined the FGFA program very late, which limited its ability to shape key aspects. With minimal influence over design and requirements, India eventually exited the project altogether, missing out on long-term technological gains. The Defense Acquisition Council has granted acceptance of necessity for the long-range air-to-surface supersonic cruise missile that will use ramjet propulsion, enabling sustained supersonic speeds, reduced enemy reaction time, and improved survivability against air defenses. It will have a range of 1,000 kilometers, marking a major jump over existing supersonic cruise missile capabilities. Carriage trials on Su-30 will begin soon, followed by phased testing and full integration. DRDO's GTRE has issued an RFI to establish the National Aero Engine Test Complex, which will be a fully integrated facility for complete life cycle validation of indigenous jet engines that will accelerate high-thrust engine programs for next-generation fighters and unmanned combat aerial vehicles. It will include high-altitude test facilities capable of simulating real flight conditions using advanced air supply, as well as heating and cooling systems. Dedicated rigs will enable testing of critical subsystems, allowing early issue detection and reducing development risks before full engine integration. Today's top 3 comments.